Are you still walking every day, convinced it's the absolute best thing you can do for your body after turning 70? I understand why you'd think that. For decades, we've all been told the same thing. Walk more, stay active, keep moving. It sounds like perfect advice, doesn't it? Simple, straightforward, and something almost anyone can do. But what if I shared something with you today that might completely shift your perspective? What if the very activity you've been relying on to keep you healthy could actually be doing more harm than good when you overdo it? Now, before you think I'm suggesting you stop moving altogether, let me be clear. That's not what this is about. Movement is essential, activity is vital. But here's the reality that most people don't talk about. After a certain age, your body changes in fundamental ways. The joints that carried you through your 20s, 30s, 40s, and beyond have been working hard for a long time. The cartilage that cushions your knees and hips doesn't regenerate the way it used to. The muscles that support your frame need different kinds of stimulation to stay strong. And when you keep doing the same repetitive motion day after day, year after year, especially something like walking on hard pavement for extended periods, you can quietly be wearing your body down instead of building it up. This isn't just speculation or theory. Countless seniors experience joint pain, persistent muscle fatigue, and even gradual muscle loss, all while maintaining what they believe is a healthy walking routine. The problem isn't walking itself. Walking is wonderful. The problem is relying on it exclusively and doing too much of it without incorporating other types of movement that your body desperately needs after 70. Your body requires smarter movement now, not just more movement. It needs variety, targeted strengthening, and exercises that protect your joints while building the specific muscle groups that keep you stable, balanced, and independent. That's exactly what we're going to explore together today. Over the next 30 minutes, I am going to introduce you to exercises that are scientifically proven to be more beneficial for your overall health and longevity after 70 than endless walking alone. These aren't complicated gym routines or movements that require expensive equipment. They're simple, accessible exercises you can do right in your own home. And they specifically target the areas that matter most for maintaining your independence and quality of life. We'll talk about movements that protect your joints instead of grinding them down. Exercises that strengthen the exact muscles responsible for keeping you balanced when you step off a curb or stand up from a chair. Activities that boost your circulation and cardiovascular health without putting unnecessary pressure on your knees, hips, or lower back. Each exercise I'll share with you addresses a specific need that walking alone simply cannot fulfill. Now, I know change can feel uncomfortable, especially when you've built a routine around something like your daily walk. Maybe you've been walking the same route for years. Maybe it's become a cherished part of your day, a time to think, to breathe, to connect with your neighborhood. I'm not asking you to give that up completely. What I am suggesting is that you might want to rethink how much you re-walking and consider adding other forms of movement that will give your body what it truly needs at this stage of life. Think about it this way. If you were building a house, you wouldn't use just one tool for every job, would you? You'd need a hammer for some tasks, a saw for others, a level to make sure everything's straight. Your body is the same way. It needs different kinds of movement to stay strong, flexible, and functional. Walking is one tool, and it's a good one, but it's not the only tool you should be using. As we move through this video, you're going to learn about 4 specific exercises that can transform how you feel and how you move. The first exercise focuses on protecting your joints while building leg strength in a safe, controlled way. The second addresses something that walking completely neglects, your upper body strength and posture. The third builds the foundational muscles that keep you stable and prevent falls. And the fourth, well, this one is special because it's something most seniors completely overlook, yet it's proven to reduce stiffness, improve blood flow throughout your entire body, and even help sharpen your mental focus and coordination. By the time we finish today, you'll have a complete understanding of how to approach fitness after 70 in a way that is sustainable, safe, and genuinely effective. You'll know exactly what to do, how to do it, and why it matters for your long-term health and independence. So stay with me through all 3 segments because each one builds on the last And the information in the final segment might just be the most important thing you learned today. Let us begin with something that addresses one of the most common complaints I hear from seniors who walk regularly: joint pain, particularly in the knees and hips. If you've been experiencing this, you're not alone, and there's a very good reason why it happens. When you walk, especially on concrete or asphalt, every step sends impact forces through your joints. Over time, this repetitive stress can lead to inflammation, pain, and accelerated wear on the cartilage that protects your bones. This is particularly true if the muscles surrounding those joints aren't strong enough to absorb and distribute that impact properly. This brings us to our first exercise, seated leg raises. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Sitting down to exercise? How is that going to help me stay active? But here's the beautiful thing about seated leg raises. They allow you to build serious strength in the muscles that stabilize your legs, specifically your quadriceps, hamstrings, and hip flexors, without placing any additional stress on your joints whatsoever. You get all the strengthening benefits without the wear and tear. Let me explain how this works and why it's so effective. When you're seated, you've removed gravity's impact on your joints. Your body weight is uncompressing your knees or hips the way it is when you're restanding or walking. This means you can focus purely on muscle activation without worrying about joint stress. It's one of the smartest ways to build lower body strength after 70 because it's completely controlled and safe. Here's how to perform a seated leg raise properly. Find a sturdy chair, one that doesn't have wheels and won't slide around. Sit upright with your back straight against the chair back. Your feet should be flat on the floor to start, positioned about hip width apart. Now, keeping your upper body still and your core gently engaged, slowly lift one leg until it's extended straight out in front of you. Your knee should be straight, but not locked, and your toes should be pointing up toward the ceiling. Hold this position for 3 to 5 seconds. You should feel the muscles in the front of your thigh working. That's your quadriceps engaging, and that's exactly what you want. Now here's the important part. Lower your leg back down with control. Don't just drop it. The lowering phase is just as important as the lifting phase because your muscles are working in a different way to control the descent. That controlled movement builds strength throughout the entire range of motion. Repeat this 10 times with one leg, then switch to the other leg and do 10 repetitions there as well. As you continue doing seated leg raises over days and weeks, you'll start to notice changes that go far beyond just stronger thighs. First, you'll feel better circulation in your lower body. Every time you lift and lower your leg, you're essentially pumping blood through your muscles. This helps move oxygen and nutrients to the tissues that need them most, while also clearing away waste products that cause that heavy, tired feeling in your legs. Better circulation means less swelling, especially around the ankles. It means less stiffness when you stand up after sitting for a while. It means your legs just feel lighter and more responsive. This is so important because poor circulation is a hidden cause of many mobility issues older adults face. When your muscles aren't getting enough blood flow, they can't function at their best, and that affects everything from your strength to your endurance. Another huge benefit of seated leg raises is improved flexibility in your hip flexors and hamstrings. These are the muscles that let you lift your leg to climb stairs or step over something on the floor. As we age, these muscles naturally get tighter if we don't actively use them. Tight hip flexors can lead to a shorter walking stride, lower back pain, and even increase your risk of falls. By regularly doing leg raises, you're keeping these vital muscles flexible and functional. Now, let's talk about the muscles that stabilize your knees. This is where seated leg raises really shine compared to just walking. When you walk, your leg muscles are working, but not in a way that truly strengthens the small stabilizing muscles around your knee joint. Your quadriceps, especially the muscle on the inside of your thigh just above your knee, is critical for knee stability. When this muscle is weak, your kneecap doesn't track properly, and you end up with knee pain, particularly when going up or down stairs. Seated leg raises directly target this muscle. Every time you straighten your leg and hold it, you're strengthening the exact fibers that keep your knee stable and pain-free. Over time, this can dramatically reduce or even eliminate knee pain that you might have thought was just arthritis or part of getting older. Many people are surprised to find that what they thought was inevitable joint pain was actually just weak muscles that needed strengthening. The accessibility of this exercise is another huge plus. You don't need special workout clothes. You don't need to go to a gym. You don't need to wait for good weather. You can do seated leg raises while you're watching television, during commercial breaks, while talking on the phone, or even while reading a book. This makes it incredibly easy to build the habit because you can attach it to things you're already doing every day. And as we know, consistency is what creates real results. Let me share a simple progression strategy to help you keep challenging yourself as you get stronger. Start with the basic movement, 10 repetitions per leg, once or twice a day. After a week or two, when that feels easier, add a longer hold time. Instead of holding your leg up for 3 to 5 seconds, try holding it for 8 to 10 seconds. This increases the time your muscles are under tension, which builds both strength and endurance. Once that becomes comfortable, you can think about adding light ankle weights. Start with just 1 pound per ankle and gradually increase over weeks and months. The great thing about ankle weights is they add resistance without changing the movement or putting stress on your joints. You're just making your muscles work a little harder, which stimulates them to get stronger. Another progression is to add a flex and point motion while your leg is extended. So, with your leg straight out, flex your foot so your toes point toward your shin, then point your foot so your toes extend away from you. This adds calf strengthening and ankle mobility work to the exercise, giving you even more benefits from the same movement. Here's something really important to understand about muscle strength and joint health. The stronger your muscles are, the less stress your joints have to absorb. Think of your muscles as shock absorbers for your skeleton. When you step down from a curb or walk on uneven ground, strong leg muscles absorb and distribute the impact, protecting your joints from excessive wear and tear. Weak muscles can't do this effectively, so all that stress goes directly into your joints, which can accelerate damage and cause pain. This is why many people who rely only on walking for exercise can still end up with joint problems. Walking keeps your muscles active, but it doesn't necessarily make them significantly stronger, especially if you're walking at a comfortable pace on flat ground. Without that muscle strengthening component, your joints are left vulnerable. Seated leg raises fill this crucial gap. They build the muscle strength that protects your joints during all your daily activities, including walking. Now, let us shift our focus to an area of the body that walking almost completely neglects: your upper body. This might seem less important at first glance. After all, you don't walk on your hands, right? But your upper body strength plays an absolutely critical role in your overall health, mobility, and safety after 70. Let me explain why, and then I'll introduce you to an exercise that addresses this need perfectly. Your upper body, especially your chest, shoulders, arms, and upper back, is responsible for maintaining your posture. Good posture isn't just about looking confident. Proper posture ensures your spine is correctly aligned, which prevents back pain, allows your lungs to expand fully for efficient breathing, and keeps your center of gravity where it should be for optimal balance. When your upper body muscles are weak, your shoulders tend to round forward, your chest collapses, and your head juts forward. This misalignment creates a cascade of problems. First, when your chest is compressed, your lung capacity is reduced. You can't take deep, full breaths, which means your blood isn't getting optimally oxygenated. This can leave you feeling tired even when you haven't done much physical activity. Second, forward rounded shoulders put strain on your neck and upper back muscles, leading to tension, headaches, and chronic discomfort. Third, and perhaps most concerning, poor posture shifts your center of gravity forward, making you much more likely to lose your balance and fall. Falls are one of the most serious health risks for people over 70. A fall can lead to fractures, especially hip fractures, which often result in a devastating loss of independence. While we often think of leg strength and balance exercises for fall prevention, upper body strength is equally important because it helps you catch yourself if you stumble, and it maintains the postural alignment that keeps you balanced in the first place. This brings us to our second exercise, wall push-ups. Now, I know traditional push-ups can be intimidating or even impossible for many seniors. Getting down on the floor is a challenge, and the strength needed to push your entire body weight is often too much. Wall push-ups solve this problem beautifully. They give you all the strengthening benefits of push-ups, working your chest, shoulders, arms, and core, but in a completely controlled, low-impact way that's perfect for older adults. Let me walk you through the proper technique. Stand facing a wall, about an arm's length away. If you extend your arms forward, your palms should just about reach the wall. Place your palms flat against the wall at shoulder height, positioned slightly wider than your shoulders. Your fingers should be pointing up, and your body should form a straight line from your head down through your feet. Gently engage your core muscles as if you're pulling your belly button in toward your spine. Now, keeping your body in this straight line, slowly bend your elbows and lean your chest toward the wall. Your elbows should point out at about a 45-degree angle from your body, not straight out to the sides and not tucked right against your ribs. Lower yourself until your nose is about 6 inches from the wall, or as far as is comfortable for you. Pause for a moment, then press through your palms to straighten your arms and push yourself back to the start. Try to do a set of 10. Remember to breathe throughout the movement. You can do this exercise several times a week to build that crucial upper body strength that supports your posture and your independence. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope these exercises help you feel stronger and more confident. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more tips on staying active and healthy. See you next time. The key to getting maximum benefit from wall push-ups is maintaining control throughout the entire movement. Don't rush. Don't use momentum. Every phase of the exercise should be deliberate and smooth. As you lower yourself toward the wall, breathe in. As you push back to the starting position, breathe out. This controlled breathing does two things. It ensures you're getting adequate oxygen to your working muscles, and it helps you maintain a steady rhythm that prevents you from going too fast. Start with 10 repetitions. If 10 feels like too many, start with 5. There's no shame in beginning wherever you are right now. The goal is progressive improvement, not comparing yourself to anyone else or to who used to be. As you get stronger over days and weeks, you can increase your repetitions, work up to 15, then 20. You can also increase the challenge by standing farther from the wall, which increases the angle of your body and makes your muscles work harder. The benefits of wall push-ups extend far beyond just building muscle. Let's talk about what this exercise does for your posture. Every time you perform a wall push-up, you're strengthening the muscles that pull your shoulders back and down. These are the muscles that counteract the forward slouch that develops from years of sitting, driving, and doing activities in front of your body. As these muscles get stronger, you'll notice your shoulders naturally sit farther back. Your chest will open up. Your head will align more properly over your spine. This postural improvement has immediate effects on how you feel. Many people report that chronic upper back and neck tension begins to ease within just a couple of weeks of regular wall push-ups. That nagging ache between your shoulder blades starts to fade. Headaches that you didn't even realize were related to posture become less frequent. And here's something wonderful that often surprises people: you'll start to breathe better. With your chest open and your ribcage properly positioned, your lungs have room to expand fully. Deeper breathing means better oxygenation, which translates to more energy throughout your day. Wall push-ups also provide something called proprioceptive training. Proprioception is your body's ability to sense where it is in space, and it's crucial for balance and coordination. Every time you push away from the wall, your core muscles have to engage to keep you stable. Your feet, ankles, and legs are working to keep you grounded. Your brain is receiving and processing signals from all these different muscle groups, coordinating them to work together smoothly. This kind of full-body integration exercise is invaluable for maintaining the neuromuscular coordination that prevents falls and keeps you moving confidently. Another often overlooked benefit is the psychological impact. When you feel your upper body getting stronger, when pushing open a heavy door becomes easier, when you can lift a bag of groceries without strain, when you can reach up to a high shelf with confidence, these small victories accumulate. They build a sense of capability and self-reliance that's incredibly empowering. Too often, seniors begin to feel dependent on others for physical tasks. Wall push-ups, along with the other exercises we're discussing, help you maintain and even regain your independence. Now, let's move to our third exercise, one that builds the foundation of all your movement, chair squats. If I had to choose one single exercise that gives you the most comprehensive benefit for maintaining independence and mobility, after 70, chair squats would be a strong contender. This movement trains your body in one of the most fundamental patterns you perform every single day, sitting down and standing up. Think about how often you do this: getting out of bed in the morning, sitting down for meals and standing up when you're finished, using the bathroom, getting in and out of a car. Every one of these activities requires the exact strength and coordination that chair squats develop. The muscles involved in a chair squat are your quadriceps, hamstrings, glutes, and core. These are the powerhouse muscles of your lower body, the ones that determine whether you can move independently or whether you need assistance. When these muscles are strong, you can rise from a chair without pushing off with your hands. You can climb stairs without pulling yourself up with the railing. You can walk across uneven ground without fear of your legs giving out. When these muscles are weak, every one of those activities becomes difficult or dangerous. Here's what makes chair squats superior to walking for building this critical strength. Walking keeps your leg muscles active, certainly, but it doesn't challenge them the way a squat does. When you walk, your body weight is distributed between two legs most of the time, and the movement is relatively linear. A squat, on the other hand, requires you to control your entire body weight as you lower yourself down and then generate enough force to stand back up. This loads your muscles in a way that creates real strength gains. Let me guide you through the proper technique for a safe and effective chair squat. Choose a sturdy chair that doesn't have wheels and won't slide. The seat height should allow your knees to bend to about 90 degrees when you sit. If you're using a dining room chair and it's too low, place a firm cushion on the seat to raise it slightly. Position the chair behind you so you can stand directly in front of it. Stand with your feet about shoulder width apart, toes pointing forward or slightly outward, whatever feels natural. Extend your arms straight out in front of you at shoulder height for balance. Keep your chest lifted and your gaze forward, not down at the ground. Now, imagine you're reaching back with your hips to sit down. Bend at your hips and knees simultaneously, lowering yourself in a controlled manner toward the chair seat. Your weight should be primarily on your heels, not on your toes. As you descend, your knees should track in the same direction as your toes. Don't let your knees cave inward toward each other. Keep lowering yourself until you lightly touch the chair seat with your buttocks. This is crucial. You're not actually sitting down and relaxing. You're just barely making contact with the seat to ensure you've gone through the full range of motion safely, then immediately begin standing back up. To stand, press firmly through your heels, engage your glutes and thighs, and rise back to the starting position. Keep your core engaged and your chest lifted throughout the movement. Don't lean forward excessively or let your upper body collapse. The power should come from your legs, not from momentum or throwing your weight around. Complete the movement by standing fully upright, but don't hyperextend your knees or lean backward at the top. Start with 10 repetitions. Take your time with each one, focusing on smooth, controlled movement rather than speed. If 10 is too challenging initially, do 5. Rest for a minute, then do another set of 5. As you get stronger, work up to 2 sets of 10, then eventually 3 sets. The strength gains from chair squats can be remarkably fast. Many people notice significant improvements in their leg strength and confidence within just 2 to 3 weeks of consistent practice. Now, let's talk about our fourth and final exercise, resistance band pulls. This is the exercise I mentioned at the beginning that most seniors overlook, yet it provides benefits that are truly remarkable. Resistance bands are one of the most versatile, affordable, and joint-friendly training tools available. Unlike weights, which create a constant load, resistance bands provide variable resistance that increases as you stretch the band. This means your muscles are challenged throughout the entire range of motion in a way that's very natural and effective. The specific exercise I want to teach you is the seated or standing resistance band row. This movement strengthens your upper back, shoulders, arms, and core while dramatically improving your posture and spinal stability. It's the perfect complement to wall push-ups because while push-ups work the front of your upper body, Band rows work the back. Together, these exercises create balanced strength that supports healthy posture and prevents the rounded shoulder position that so many older adults struggle with. To perform resistance band rows, you'll first need to acquire a resistance band. These are available at most sporting goods stores or online, and they're quite inexpensive. For seniors, I recommend starting with a light to medium resistance band. You can always progress to a stronger band as you get more comfortable with the exercise. Some bands come with handles, which can be easier to grip, while others are just continuous loops. Either type will work. If you prefer to do this exercise seated, choose that same sturdy chair you used for leg raises and squats. Sit upright with your feet flat on the floor. If you're using a band without handles, wrap it around the balls of your feet and hold one end in each hand. If your band has handles, you can loop it around a secure post or railing at about chest height. If you're doing this standing, you can anchor the band around a doorknob or railing or simply step on the center of the band with both feet. Start with your arms extended straight in front of you, holding the band with your palms facing each other. There should be slight tension in the band even in this starting position. This is your baseline. Now, keeping your back straight and your core engaged, pull the band toward your torso by bending your elbows and squeezing your shoulder blades together behind you. Imagine you're trying to hold a pencil between your shoulder blades. This cue helps ensure you're using your back muscles, not just your arms. Pull until your hands reach your ribcage with your elbows pointing behind you. Hold this contracted position for a full second, really squeezing those shoulder blades together, then slowly release back to the starting position with control. The return phase is just as important as the pulling phase. Don't just let the band snap back. Resist it on the way out, maintaining tension in your muscles throughout. This exercise does something absolutely crucial for seniors. It strengthens the exact muscles that maintain upright posture, prevent falls, and reduce back pain. When your upper back muscles are strong, they pull your shoulders back and keep your spine properly aligned. This takes pressure off your lower back, opens up your chest for better breathing, and shifts your center of gravity to where it should be for optimal balance. Many seniors who begin doing resistance band rows report that their chronic back pain improves significantly within just a few weeks. Beyond the physical benefits, there's a cognitive component to resistance band training that's particularly valuable as we age. The act of coordinating a smooth pulling motion while maintaining proper posture and breathing requires focus and mind-body connection. This kind of deliberate, controlled movement actually stimulates neural pathways and can help maintain cognitive function. You're not just training your muscles, you're training your nervous system to coordinate complex movements, and that translates into better overall function in daily life. As we bring this video to a close, I want to leave you with some final thoughts that tie everything together. Walking is not your enemy. Movement in general is wonderful and necessary for health at any age. But the key message I hope you take away today is that walking alone, especially when done excessively, is not sufficient to maintain the strength, stability, and function you need after 70. Your body requires variety. It needs targeted strengthening. It needs movements that challenge different muscle groups in different ways. The 4 exercises we've covered today, seated leg raises, wall push-ups, chair squats, and resistance band rows, form a comprehensive approach to senior fitness. Together, they address every major area your body needs to stay strong and independent. Leg raises protect your joints while building leg strength. Wall push-ups develop upper body strength and improve posture. Chair squats build the foundational strength required for all daily activities. And resistance band rows create balanced strength while enhancing coordination and mental focus. None of these exercises require expensive equipment or a gym membership. None of them involve high-impact or dangerous movements. All of them can be done in the comfort and safety of your own home, adapted to your current fitness level, and progressed gradually as you get stronger. This is sustainable, realistic fitness for real life. Remember, consistency matters far more than intensity. You don't need to exhaust yourself. You don't need to work out for hours. Just 10 to 15 minutes a day, practicing these movements mindfully and with good form, will create remarkable changes in how you feel and how you move. Think of it as a daily investment in your future independence and quality of life. Every repetition you complete is a statement to your body and your mind that you're choosing strength, that you're choosing capability, that you're taking control of your health. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I genuinely hope you found value in what we've discussed and that you're feeling motivated to incorporate these exercises into your life. Your comments and feedback mean the world to me, so please take a moment to share your thoughts below. Let me know which exercise you're most excited to try, or tell me about any questions or concerns you might have. I read every comment, and your engagement helps me create better content for you and for others who are on this same journey toward healthy, strong, independent aging. If you found this video helpful, please consider liking it and subscribing to the channel so you don't miss future videos. Thank you for being here, and I look forward to connecting with you again soon.